Hey everyone, welcome back to the Otaku Wave Hub channel. If you are a huge One Piece fan, you definitely cannot miss Chapter 1151, a chapter that is making the online community surge, because the storyline has entered a point of no return. This is the time when every step of Luffy and his crew will directly decide the fate of Elbaf specifically, as well as the world in general. In this Chapter 1151, the brutality of the war at Elbaf is pushed to its peak with Killingham's all-out attack and Imu's Haki attack, possessing destructive power that tears apart the sky. And it also awakens the monsters waiting for their moment to appear from the underworld. The appearance of high-level characters from Mary Geoise, from Figarland Rock's God's Knights, to Imu, signals a real, life and death battle, no longer just a warning, but the true start of the final Great War. After everything they have done and are doing, the proud giant warriors are still ready to shed blood to protect their ancient homeland. And Chapter 1151 is the new explosion point where layers of secrets are gradually revealed with Luffy's declaration. I understand. The most powerful force from the Holy Land, the Holy Knights, begin to show their full true power. Imu also startled the group including Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Hazerodden, and even Loki. Imu's appearance shook all of Elbaf. Even veteran warriors like Dory and Brogy were turned into slaves by her. Luffy, who carries the will of D, and the Hito Hito no Mai model, Nika Power, will lead the strongest warrior group into battle this time. The opponents are not just powerful foes but also the truth buried for 800 years. Along with that is the revival of old legends, the shadow of Joe Boy, the legacy of the D family, and the true fate of the world are appearing little by little through each chapter. So what happened at Elbaf in Chapter 1151? Can Luffy overcome the deepest darkness of the world government? And what secret of the Void Century will be mentioned clearly for the first time ever? All of that will be answered in today's video. Let's join TRUY letter 1EC7 and T letter 1ED5NG H letter 1E3P for a summary of One Piece Chapter 1151, the chapter that is exploding across the entire online realm. The mini-story continues to be Yamato's pilgrimage around Wano country, the Oni child. In Volume 35, Yamato participated in a sumo tournament in the Hakumai region, a tournament that Lord Kawamatsu attended, and she defeated her opponent, Sukune, the brother of the sumo wrestler Ushimaru, who was once slashed by Kikunojo and fought Luffy at the beginning of the Wano arc. Interesting thing is that this Ushimaru and his brother Sukune both hold the Yokozuna title. Now for the main content. Right at the start, I saw the nightmare continue for the people of Elbaf as Imu continued to turn many other giant warriors into demons. The transformation rule is like the board game Atilo, also called Reversi. The rule is that when an opponent's piece is between two of your pieces horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, it is captured and changes to your piece. This phenomenon happened to the Elbaf warriors exactly like that. Those who stood between two comrades who were turned into demons by Imu also automatically transform. It feels like Imu is turning the entire living world into a giant chessboard, and his demon giants will automatically capture more pieces. Just herd them around, and that's it. At the same time, in the forest near the Wu's school, more different nightmare monsters are appearing. They come out from Kellingham's nightmare hole. Among them are monsters that were dead but resurrected. We see Kellingham appear with a relatively different look, cooler and better than the previous, mentally challenged unicorn. He transformed into a centaur form with the upper half being a regular person and the lower half a unicorn, still with white ribbons wrapped around the upper body. This is correctly the hybrid form, while before it was probably the full unicorn form. Tingham has short hair, long lower eyelashes, and sharp teeth, covered by a fishbowl like many other world nobles. In his hand, he is holding a box and controlling the animal spirits. It is used to control the nightmare monster. When Kingham uses the box, the monsters will emerge from the nightmare hole or revive according to command. Kingham says that now everything has reached its climax. The sovereign is here, so I don't need to hold back anything. Just continue destroying this place for me, nightmare spirits. These monsters were created from the rage of those natives of Elbaf. More and more, we see the power of the devil fruit that Kellingham possesses. Based on this situation, it's highly likely that Kellingham will be Zoro's opponent at Elbaf. Before that, Zoro had a test run with Elder Gorosei Ethan Baron v Nasujiro, who also has a centaur form but is a demon horse type. However, it must be admitted that Nasujiro is currently completely overpowering Zoro. Just taking a little pressure, and he was already sweating. Fighting more, the old man would probably kill him. This is why Oda brought another centaur to Elbaf with a slightly lower level so that Zoro could have a chance to train. In my opinion, this guy is probably the second strongest knight in the God's Knights group currently, only after Fagarland Rock. He possesses a mythical zone fruit, the unicorn, which is ranked equal to the azure dragon or phoenix fruits. In his full zone form, telling him was a bit dumb, but in his human beast hybrid centaur form, he looks extremely cool and handsome. Usually, these types are quite strong. Swishing to Imu, she says that the demon army will continue to advance until the will of Elbaf is crushed. Name's group is very shocked when they see this scene. They still don't understand where these monsters came from. What's more notable is that everyone is still bound. This is extremely dangerous for Robin currently. Right now, Imu hasn't paid attention to the Straw Hat crew member, but when the demon army moves far away from Branch 8, I think they will come to check on them. The God's Knights don't dare risk angering a Yonko, but the king of the world is different, my friend. Especially when Nico Robin is considered a very big threat to the world government. Such a good opportunity rarely comes by. I think Imu won't miss the chance to finish off the character they believe is the only person in the world who can read Poneglyphs. Meanwhile, in the underworld, continuing from the part where Chopper jumped to save Gaban when he fell down into the abyss. Fortunately, the president managed to grab the old man. After that, Chopper used his God Point form, transformed into a giant thanks to his thick fur and the snowstorm underneath, helping himself and Gaban land safely in the underworld. However, the old man's condition is not looking good. Right now, Hazerodin and Loki are still arguing about King Harrow. Loki insists that Hazerodin must calm down and sit down so the two of them can continue the conversation. But Hazerodin refuses. He says he doesn't want to hear anything from the one who killed his king. Suddenly, Luffy speaks up, ending the argument between the two brothers. Hey guys, Chopper just fell down here. Sanji is surprised as he didn't feel anything. Oh, there was a big sound, true, but did you see someone fall down here with your own eyes? Not at all. While Sanji was still half believing, half doubting, Loki spoke up. Looks like someone really did fall down here. This person is several mountains away from here. Luffy is still bewildered. How did I know it was Chopper? And there was another person who fell with him. This person is very weak. Honestly, it's not nonsense. So that means they fell from the surface world. Sanji looks serious. Zoro also agrees with that idea. Let's go find them now. After that, the trio Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji run to find Chopper and Gaban. The others stay behind to guard Loki. Suddenly, the mysterious character named Misaku calls him. He says that due to some incident, from now on the two will not be able to contact each other anymore. At the same time, Misaku also thanks Loki for something. Hello Loki-san, Misaku-kun. Right now I'm busy, call back later. Just a little bit, I'm also busy, but I just want to say one thing. Okay, speak quietly, alright. Right now I can't talk, but actually, maybe I won't be able to use the Den Den Mushi for a while. Huh? Why is that? At first I was very scared, but I don't know when talking to you became an irreplaceable peaceful time. So I just want to thank you. What is this? Why are you suddenly saying that? Did something happen? Don't tell me you're getting involved in some kind of trouble or danger, okay? No, don't worry. Where are you right now? Until now, truly, thank you very much. Oh, wait a minute, Misaku. A tut-tut sound rings out. Misaku hung up. Loki just sighs. Damn it. He was so worried about his online friend that he didn't notice G Gazette staring at him. Loki angrily shouts. What are you looking at? Having a friend in this lonely underworld is great, isn't it, sir? An irreplaceable peaceful time, Gazette repeats, making Loki blush all over. You absolutely must not tell anyone about this. Got it? Continuing with the Luffy group, after finding Chopper and Gaban, they immediately bring these two people back for Gazette to treat. At this moment, the giant warrior pirate crew reveals to the Luffy group that the person they just saved is the legend Scopper Gaban of the Roger Pirates. Luffy is extremely surprised to learn that the old man he, Zoro, and Nami met in the castle is such a special, high-level character. What? You mean this old man was a member of the pirate crew? And he once stood shoulder to shoulder with Roger and Rayleigh. Exactly. Along with Dark King Rayleigh, those two were the wings of the Pirate King. In terms of strength, he's probably around the number 3 position. Hold on, so that means he also knows Shanks. Although just went through a near-death experience and is still lying weakly, hearing someone say he's ranked 3rd, Gaban still struggles to raise 2 fingers and whispers, "Hey, I'm number 2. But regardless of what number he is, the one who could make Scopper Gaban suffer like this is certainly not ordinary. Hazerodin is wondering what happened on the surface world that caused a character of Gaban's stature to also suffer such a near-death experience. Chopper explains the situation to the Luffy group. Currently on the surface, there are only a few enemies, but they are very strong. They are the God's Knights from Mary Geoise. These God's Knights kidnapped many Elbaf children as hostages, so the old man could not go all out to eliminate them. At the same time, on the surface, many very large monsters have also appeared. Everyone is being captured and is in danger. Suddenly, the whole group feels the shockwave of Imu's Conqueror's Haki affecting them all the way down in the underworld. She is using Conqueror's Haki again. This time it's even stronger than before. Even Gaban is startled. This Haki, it's affecting everyone. Zoro and Gazette say in unison, "What is this?" The Luffy group is all worried about the situation on the surface. Only Loki laughs hysterically. Hazerodin is anxious. "Let's go to the elevator right away. We have to go up to the surface world immediately. Elbaf is in danger." Luffy turns to Chopper and says, "I understand everything. As you were about to leave, Loki called you back. Which one was it? That Haki just now, unbelievable. I know you guys will need it. I know you guys need my strength." Chapter 1151 concludes here. Next week, the manga is on break. And that was the detailed content of the latest chapter 1151. The analysis will be sent to everyone as soon as possible. Thank you everyone for watching the entire video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to support Otaku Wave Hub. Now, goodbye and see you again.